Welcome to Jungle Flow. We're going to start sitting down today in Baddha Konasana. So bend your legs at the knees and bring the bottoms of your feet touching. Here we'll close our mouths and start breathing in and out through our nose, focusing on our drishti, our visual focal point that's somewhere out on our horizon. Breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Take a big inhale here, and on the exhale, we'll forward fold, drawing the forehead toward our feet, keeping the mouth closed, breathing and grounding to the earth here. Let's inhale, articulate the spine all the way back upright. Breathing here. Focusing. And then we'll bring our hands back behind us in a comfortable way. Inhale here, and on the exhale, bring the upper body up and over a ball. Let the head dangle if that feels good. Opening our hearts to the sky. And inhale, slowly articulate all the way back up. We're going to grab the right foot. Index finger and middle finger will grab the right big toe. And we'll straighten the leg and bend the leg a few times here. And you can do one leg at a time here if this is really tight for you. Let's try the other foot. So wrapping your index finger and middle finger around the left big toe. Get a nice bind there. And then bend and straighten the left leg out. Seeing what that feels like. Warming everything up. If you want to move on with this posture, we'll work to grab onto both toes and balance on our sit bones here in a straddle. Focusing on your drishti with your mouth closed is very important in postures like this. Inhale here, and on the exhale, slowly bend your legs back at the knees. We're going to come into a tabletop position. Your hands are right under your shoulders and your knees are right under your hips. Your knees are hip distance apart. Let's bring the right arm forward, thumb up to the sky, and the left leg back. This is a balancing posture. If you want a little bit more, you'll bend the left leg at the knee and reach around with your right hand to grab the foot. If that all feels solid, you'll lift up here into a back bend with your hand binding your back foot. Inhale here, and on the exhale, release, straightening the right arm and the left leg, and then set them down. Get a nice solid tabletop, and then the left arm forward, thumb up to the sky, and right leg back. If you want to move on here, you can bend the right leg at the knee and reach around with your left hand, grabbing that right foot, and then lifting up to the sky. Breathing here. Let's inhale, release, straightening those limbs out, and exhale, come back into your tabletop position. Inhale, round the spine, look at the belly button, and then slide all the way down into your child's pose. Let's inhale, come forward through tabletop again, and exhale into a kneeling up dog, lifting the chest up. Inhale, come back through tabletop, and then lifting yourself up into a kneeling posture. So let's face each other, bringing the knees hip distance. We're going to come into a side opener. You might need to use a block here. This is very beneficial, and you'll find the level of the block's height as you explore this posture. First, we're facing each other. We're going to be coming down with the right arm, so the right hand is right under the right shoulder. The left leg goes all the way out to the side. Pushing in through the right knee and the right hand, lift the left arm up to the sky and beyond, opening to the sky. And inhale, come back up, and exhale, lift back into your kneeling posture. Let's switch sides. Coming up into your kneeling posture, you'll bring your left hand down right under your left shoulder. You might be on your fist here. The right leg comes straight out and it's on its side. Lift the right arm up to the sky and exhale, come up and over a ball here. Pushing out through that left shoulder girdle and the left knee. Lifting, squeezing your hips, pressing them forward. Let's inhale, come back up, and exhale, lift back into your kneeling posture. Then we'll stay on our knees, and you can stay in the position that you're in right now. I'm just turning around so that you can see me. We're going to inhale the left hand toward the left heel and the right arm up to the sky. So squeeze your glutes and press your hips forward. Let your head dangle if that feels good. This is a back bend. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, bring your right hand toward your right heel, left arm up to the sky. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward here. Let your head dangle. Reach up and over the ball. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, come back up, and exhale the left hand down and the right arm up. And inhale, come up, and exhale the right hand down and the left arm up. And we'll come all the way back up. Let's come into our child's pose. Then we'll inhale through tabletop, curl your back toes, and exhale up and back in your downward dog, moving around here, pedaling your feet, whatever feels good. And then we'll walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Now you're in your forward fold at the back of the mat. And we'll open the feet as wide as the mat with the toes going out at a 45-degree angle. Hanging here, moving here, shifting in the hips, warming up. Inhale here, and on the exhale, bending your legs deeply at the knees, coming into Goddess or Malasana. You can put your forearms on your quads or bring your hands into prayer, using your elbows to open your knees wider as you sink down, pressing in through the heels, taking the pressure out of the toes, moving to get your spine in a nice, upright, neutral position. Inhale here, and on the exhale, come back into your forward fold. Toe heel your feet back together in your neutral forward fold here. Bend your legs slightly at the knees, and inhale, articulate all the way back up to the sky. Press your palms together, and exhale into prayer. Breathing. Let's inhale the arms all the way up. Press the palms together all the way at the top. Inhale here, and on the exhale, reach up and over the ball. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Take our time to open our front line. Keeping the mouth closed. Let's inhale, come all the way back up, and exhale, forward fold. Let's take a few breaths here. Looking through your knees, letting the upper body weight hang, opening up that back line. Then we'll walk the hands out into your downward dog. Push back in your downward dog. Move around in your downward dog. The head is heavy. Let's inhale, come forward into plank. And exhale, bend your arms through chaturanga. Swoop up into your up dog. Inhale, come back in through plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Push back and breathe here. Let's slowly walk the hands back to your feet in your standing forward fold. Bend your legs slightly at the knees and inhale, articulate all the way back up to the sky. Press the palms together and exhale your hands in prayer. Breathing. And inhale your arms all the way out and up to the top. Exhale, come up and over the ball. Inhale, come back upright. And exhale, forward fold. Let's walk the hands out into your downward dog and push back in your dog. Let's inhale the right leg up to the sky, really lift it here. And on the exhale, we're going to bring that right foot all the way up and through the hands. Use your right hand to help you here. Once the right knee is right over the right ankle, let your left knee and the top of your left foot come down. Let's inhale, interlace the fingers behind the head, and exhale, come up and over the ball. And inhale, come back, arms up to the sky. Exhale your hands down, straightening your right leg out, forward folding over your right leg, half monkey here. We're going to play with full monkey just a little bit, so you can modify this by staying in your half monkey. With full monkey, we'll let ourselves come down to the right hip, using our blocks to help us. And we'll work towards straightening the front leg out and the back leg out as much as we're able. We can stay sitting off on the right hip if we want, or we can use blocks in our hands or fists to allow ourselves to come up and over, back and forth, just seeing what all that feels like. And then from here, we're going to come into pigeon. So bending the right leg at the knee with the right knee at the far right edge of the mat. Then crawling back the left leg. Starting out with straight arms. If that feels good, we'll come down to the forearms. Breathing here, and if you're comfortable here, you can work to lay all the way down in this posture. Mouth closed, deep breathing for a couple more breaths, and then we'll come out the way we came in. So if you're laying all the way down, come to your elbows and then up to your straight arms. An invitation for just a little bit more here, bending the left leg at the knee and reaching around and grabbing the foot with your right hand first. If this is a little bit too much, you don't need to grab the foot. You can just play with bending and straightening that back leg a little bit. And then we'll see what it feels like to switch the hand that's grabbing that foot. So using the left hand now to grab the left foot. Again, just bending and straightening the leg if that's a little bit too much. Then we'll release everything. Keeping those back toes curled, we'll inhale here, and on the exhale, just slowly slide back into your downward dog. Take your time there. Pedal your feet a little bit. Then let's inhale, coming forward into our plank. Exhale, bending at the arms through chaturanga, swooping into our up dog. And inhale, coming back through plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Inhaling the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, pull that left foot all the way up and through. Use your left hand to help you. Once the left knee is over the left ankle, set the right knee and the top of the right foot down. Inhale, interlace your fingers at the back of your head. Exhale, bring your body up and over the ball. Inhale, reach back up for the sky. Exhale, your hands down, straightening the left leg out, folding over your left leg. This is half monkey. We're going to move on to explore full monkey a little bit. So to modify, you would just stay in your half monkey. If you want to move on, you can use blocks to support you, even setting yourself down on your left hip a little bit, and then straightening out the front leg and then straightening out the back leg as much as it feels good. If you want to press weight with your hands or your fists into the blocks, you can lift your body up and see what it feels like to toggle your body to the right and left. Breathing and opening here. Just be careful. This is a very deep opening. And then we'll set ourselves down on the left hip and bend the left leg at the knee. The knee is at the left edge of your mat. Crawl the right leg back. Straight arms here, and then down to your elbows if that feels good, and all the way down. Breathing, mouth closed, totally present with your body. One more deep breath here. Then if you're laying down, we'll begin that journey of coming back up to our forearms and then to our straight arms. And here we're going to bend and straighten the right leg. And if it feels good, we'll reach back with the left hand and grab that right foot, lifting into this posture. And then we'll try switching hands, so taking the right hand and grabbing the back foot. Breathing and lifting. And release. We'll curl those back toes on the inhale, and on the exhale, slowly take that left leg out. Shake it out a little bit into your downward dog. Pushing back in your downward dog. Let's inhale, come into plank. And exhale, bend and swoop into your up dog. Inhale through plank. And exhale into downward dog. Then we'll walk or hop the feet all the way up through the hands, back into forward fold all the way at the top of the mat. Inhale, bend the legs at the knees slightly, and exhale, slowly articulate one vertebrae at a time all the way up to the top. Press your palms together and exhale your hands into prayer. Breathing here. Let's inhale the hands all the way up, press the palms together. Exhale, come up and over the ball. Inhale, come back up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Let's jump or walk the feet all the way back to our downward dog. Push back in your downward dog. And inhale the right leg all the way up. Exhale, bring the right foot up and through the hands. Use your right hand to help you. Then we'll bring the back foot off to the side for the warrior foot. We'll inhale, come through warrior one, and exhale down into warrior two. Breathing here. Straighten the right leg out and lurch your body forward. We're coming into triangle. You might want to use your block here. So you can bring your right hand to the block with the height of your choice to support you. Inhale, bringing your left arm up to the sky here, up and beyond. We're going to switch this, so reverse triangle. So let's inhale, bring our left hand or fist down, and exhale, reach the right arm up for the sky. Inhale, reach up one more time. And exhale, reverse this again. So now the right hand's down and the left arm is up. Then we'll inhale here, and on the exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale through warrior one, and exhale your hands down. Inhale, curl the back toes. And exhale, bring that leg all the way back and up into your three-legged dog. Set down in your downward dog. Inhale, come forward through plank. Let's bring the right ankle on top of the left ankle if you would like to add a little bit more here. And then lift into your up dog. Inhale, come back through plank, and exhale, down dog, bringing both feet to the ground. Breathing here. Let's switch sides. Inhale the left leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring the left foot all the way up and through. Nice big step. And then bring the back foot off to the side for warrior. We'll inhale the arms up to the sky, and then exhale, come into warrior two, horizontal arms. Inhale, straighten the left leg out. Change your palms. Exhale, lurch the upper body forward and spiral it. Left hand down to your block, or left fist down to your block, reaching the right arm up to the sky. Let's switch this. Inhale the right arm or fist down, and exhale, the left arm lifts up to the sky. Inhale one more time. And exhale, we'll switch this again, bringing the left arm down and the right arm up. Bending the left leg at the knee, let's inhale, come through warrior two, and then lift up into warrior one. Hands down, curl back toes. Inhale here, and on the exhale, three-legged dog. Set back down into your downward facing dog. Let's inhale through plank, cross the left ankle over the right one, if you'd like a little bit more here. And then push down and lift up into your up dog. Inhale back through plank, And exhale, downward dog. Let's walk or jump the feet all the way up through the hands. Back to forward fold all the way at the top of the mat. Bend the legs at the knees and inhale, articulate all the way up to the sky. Press the palms together and exhale your hands in prayer. Breathing here. We're going to move into a balancing posture next. We're going to be coming into a balanced posture here, so let's face each other. Toes and heels together, we're going to be coming into eagle. Let's inhale the arms all the way out to the side and up. Press your palms together. Use this momentum to exhale. Bring your left arm under your right one and wrap your arms, moving to grab your hands, interlacing the fingers if that feels good. Bending your legs at the knees will bring the left leg up and over the right. You can double wrap your feet if that feels good. Sitting way back here, moving to bring the upper body nice and tall, drawing the belly in. And then we'll unwrap, inhale the arms all the way back up to the sky. Press the palms to go right into the other side. Exhale the right arm under the left one. Wrap your arms, grab your hands. Sit back, bending your legs deeply, and then bring your right leg up and over the left. Double wrap your feet if that works for you. Then sit way back with the weight out of your standing toes, bringing the upper body as tall and upright as possible, drawing the abdominals in here. Mouth is closed. Inhale, slowly unwind, arms out to the sides, up to the top, and exhale your hands into prayer. Breathing here. We're going to come into a series on the mat. So let's stand, we'll face each other. Let's stand to the far right of the mat, hands in prayer. Inhale your arms all the way out and up, pressing your palms together at the top. On your exhale, you're going to make a very wide straddle step with your hands and arms. They're parallel to the ground. Your feet are pigeon-toed or parallel to each other. Let's inhale here, and on the exhale, open your chest and arms up to the sky. Then inhale, come back up, and exhale, hinge your upper body forward until you can't hinge anymore, and then forward fold all the way into a hanging posture here, grabbing onto the outsides of the ankles or the outsides of the heels to draw your body more deeply into this posture. And inhale, hinge your body back upright. Exhale, stand all the way back. Press the palms together, then bring your hands down into prayer. We'll do a similar posture, but this time we'll go into Warrior Two. But we'll do it in a similar fashion. So let's inhale the arms all the way out to the side, press the palms together. On the exhale, take an even bigger step this time. Right now your feet are parallel to each other. Then bring the left toes to point forward. Bend the left leg deeply at the knee, moving to get a 90-degree angle with that leg. Change your palms. Bring your right arm up to the sky and your left arm down to the ground, and sink way down on that left knee, twisting your upper body, looking up into the right hand. Breathing here with the mouth closed. And we'll inhale, come back up. Switch your feet, so now your right toes are pointing forward and your back toes are off to the side in the warrior feet. Bend the right leg deeply at the knee. Switch your palms. Left arm up to the sky, right arm down to the ground. Look up to the left hand. Breathing here. Inhale, come all the way back up, gather yourself. Exhale, pull the left foot all the way back to the right one. And bring your hands down into prayer. Let's inhale the arms all the way up. Press the palms together, keep them up there. And exhale, step the left leg out about 2.5 feet. And we're going to turn the body to the left, working to bring the front of that right hip forward. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, forward fold. You're working to bring the forehead to your knee here. This is a compression posture. So you can put your hands on the mat, you can put your fists on the mat to really work to get that forehead to the knee. Breathing here. Then we'll bring the arms back, palms pressed together by the ears, and inhale, articulate all the way up. Here you're facing to the left. We'll come back through center and turn to the right now. Really working to press the front of that left hip forward. Then we'll inhale, reach up for the sky, and exhale, forward fold, forehead to the knee. Use the hands or the fists on the ground to help press you up into this posture. Then bring the hands back together. Arms are straight up by the ears. Inhale, articulate back up to the sky. Exhale, face me again. And then bring your hands down while bringing your left foot back into place. Mouth is closed. Breathing here. We're going to come into another balancing posture. So now we're coming into Warrior 3. Let's inhale the arms up to the sky, and when you do, interlace your fingers with your index fingers pointing straight up to the sky. We'll keep our hands in this position. Inhale, stepping forward with your right leg, just a couple of feet. We're going to balance on that right leg. Warrior 3 is about hinging the upper body down while the lower body lifts at the same rate. The arms are squeezed straight up by the ears. Breathing here. And then we'll inhale, step back. And we'll switch sides, keeping the arms way up there. We'll inhale the left leg, stepping forward, balancing on the left leg now. Inhale, reach up. And on the exhale, lower the upper body at the same rate that the lower body lifts. Arms up by the ears, palms pressed together. The front of the right hip drops down while the right leg lifts up. Inhale, step back. And exhale, bring your hands back into prayer. Let's walk back to the back of the mat now. Hands in prayer. Inhale the arms all the way up and press the palms together. Exhale, go up and over the ball. Inhale back up to the sky and exhale, forward fold. Let's walk the hands back out to our downward dog. Let's walk out to downward dog. Inhale, come forward into your tabletop position. We're going to be working on forearm plank. and the option to do forearm side plank today. So we're gonna come onto the elbows, curl the toes, and bring the feet hip distance from each other. Let's start with the left elbow, pressing the left elbow into the mat, and exhale, lifting the right arm up to the sky. Squeeze your glutes and press your hips forward here. You're off on the sides of your feet. Inhale, reach up one more time, and exhale, come down first to the forearm plank. Then if you're going to be going up onto the side, let's bring the right elbow right down the center. Inhale here, and on the exhale, lift the left arm up to the sky, coming off onto the sides of the feet, pressing the hips forward. Inhale, reach up one more time, and exhale, come back to your forearm plank. We'll press the hips to the ground in this position, continuing to press through the elbows and lift the chest up to the sky. And then walk yourself back to your child's pose. Then we'll come up through tabletop and slowly lower our bodies all the way down with a cobra-like swoop. Then let's flip over onto our backs for an abdominal series. We'll visit the pieces of this series before we put them all together. So let's bring the arms up and over our heads. Reach the hands away from you, reach the feet away from you. Stretching here. And then let's bring the arms to our sides and the legs straight up to the sky with the toes flexed to the face. We'll lower the legs down and lift them back up. And lower them down and then come up and over into plow. So if you have any neck issues, you won't be doing this part of the posture. You're working to get the hands to your lower back and prop yourself up on your elbows, bringing your leg weight up and over. We'll work on abdominal strength to slowly lower down, but the key is to keep that leg weight as far back there as possible and use your breath to slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time until your spine is all the way down and your legs are straight up to the sky. Then slowly lower your squeeze straight legs all the way down. Let's bring the arms up to the sky and back behind us. We're going to be sitting up. We want to make sure that we press the middle of our back into the mat here. Inhale here, and on the exhale, sit all the way up. Reach for the sky and forward fold over our legs. These are all the different pieces of what we're going to be incorporating into one flowing movement pattern. And we'll do that 3 times. So let's inhale, articulate our spine all the way up. Bring the arms straight out. And on the exhale, slowly go one vertebrae at a time all the way down. And as you do, you'll bring the legs up and over into plow. Then you'll inhale here, and on the exhale, roll the legs back down while the arms come up and back behind you. That's 1. Inhale, push the back into the mat, and exhale, sit all the way up and forward fold. Inhale, articulate your spine back upright, arms forward, and exhale, articulate all the way back down to the mat as the legs come up and over. Inhale, lift the legs up a little bit, and exhale, roll all the way down as your arms come up and back behind you. That's 2. Inhale here, and on the exhale, sit all the way up and fold over. Inhale, articulate to the upright seated posture, arms straight ahead, and exhale, articulate all the way down while your legs go up and over. Inhale, lift the legs up a little bit, and exhale, roll all the way down. Your arms come up and over. Let's inhale here, And on the exhale, sit all the way up, reaching up, and exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, sit all the way back upright. From here, we're going to roll over into our tabletop position. Inhale, curl toes. And then exhale into downward dog. We're going to come into our challenge. Let's inhale the left leg up to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to bring the left foot all the way up to the side, all the way over to the right. And just playing with that. You might just be in this position breathing here. If this is comfortable, you'll inhale into the left hand or fist and exhale the right arm up to the sky. Inhale, reach up one more time. And exhale, slowly come down. Carefully take the left leg out and bring it all the way back into your downward dog. Let's switch sides. Let's inhale the right leg up to the sky. And on the exhale, we'll bend the right leg and bring it all the way up and over to the left. Use your left hand to help you get the leg up and over. And if that feels solid, we'll press through the right hand or the right fist, which is right under your right shoulder. And exhale, lifting your left arm up to the sky. So don't continue on in this posture unless you feel really solid. Inhale, reach up one more time. And exhale, bring your left hand down, slowly bending the right leg and taking it out and bringing it back to your downward dog. Inhale, come down to your knees and exhale into child's pose. So we're going to do one more variation of this. We're going to be coming into a three-legged dog and letting our leg come all the way up and over into a back bend. So only do this posture if you feel very solid. Otherwise, you can just play with your three-legged dog and lifting the leg up and over. You'll see. Inhale, curl toes, and exhale, come into downward dog. So let's inhale the left leg up. You're going to bend it at the knee, like you're going to look up and over your right shoulder to find the foot. But this time you're going to let the left foot come all the way up and over, pushing in through both feet, reaching, pressing your hips up to the sky and reaching your arm up and over here. And let's inhale, come back into our three-legged dog, and exhale, set down into downward dog. Okay, so very slow and carefully. Let's inhale the right leg up to the sky, bend the right leg. Also bend your left leg to help you to get the right foot down. Bringing both feet down, you're going to bring your arm up and over. Slow and steady with this one. And inhale, come back, straightening the right leg out up to the sky, and exhale into your downward dog. Let's inhale, coming down to the knees, and exhale into child's pose. Breathing here. We'll inhale, coming forward into tabletop. We're going to crisscross our ankles or find a way to sit off onto your hips. Going into some deep stretches. So we'll start with hero posture, bending the legs at the knees. Your knees are touching and you're opening your feet only wide enough so that you can sit in between. Bringing your hands into prayer here is level 1. If you feel like you need a block, you would put that at your sit bones. You can lean back here, bringing your hands back behind you, coming back to the elbows if that feels good, and ultimately laying all the way down on the ground. Breathing here. slowly come up the way we came in. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, use your hands to keep your knees pressed toward each other. And forward fold. It's a deep opening here. Inhale, we'll slowly articulate the spine back upright. And come out of this posture. We're going to need our strap for the next piece, which is cow face posture. This is knee on knee, stacking knee on knee. So we're gonna come into the left leg on the bottom and the right leg on the top. Now what you're looking for is to stack your knee on top of your knee, and the knees will be pointing directly forward. You and I are facing each other for all of this right now. If you have your knees stacked, you can press into the bottoms of your feet. Use that as a bind to lurch forward and forward fold over your legs. Otherwise, you're just moving to come into the deepest posture possible and breathe into that. If you're comfortable here, if you can find a comfortable position, we can use the strap to do the shoulder opening component. So getting your strap, holding it in the right hand, bringing it back behind you, you're going to reach under with your left hand and find the strap. You're going to try to decrease the size of the strap grab as much as possible, and then sit up nice and tall. If you want, you can also forward fold over here. And if you're forward folding, let's inhale, come all the way up, and exhale, release out all the way. Carefully unwrap yourself. Let your body breathe for 2 or 3 or 4 breaths. Straighten your legs out. And then we'll begin the journey of coming into the other side, this time with the right leg on the bottom. First, point the right knee directly forward. Then see what it feels like to bring the left leg up and over. Now you might just be holding on to the stretch in whatever position that top leg can get into. If you are stacking the knees and they're both pointing forward, you can press into the bottoms of the feet to lurch your upper body forward and fold over here. Breathing here. You can stay here in any version of this posture that you're working. If you want to move on, we'll inhale, articulate the spine up and grab the strap, holding the strap in the left hand. You'll reach under with your right hand to grab the strap and try to decrease the distance between your hands with the strap. Then sit nice and tall here. After a couple of breaths, if you find that you want to forward fold in this position, you can do that too. Breathing here with your mouth closed. Slowly unwind. Let go of the strap. Let your legs come out ahead of you. Let your legs breathe. Let your shoulders breathe. The next posture we're going to come into is another very deep posture, so you might stop anywhere along the way. We're going to be coming into heron posture, so let's, facing me still, let's bend that left leg deeply at the knee and work to tuck the toes underneath. This is level 1. You're just moving to get into this position, so anywhere along the way you need to stop and stretch here is level 1. If you have your toes tucked underneath you, you can get a block off on your right side. You You're going to bend that right leg and try to grab the outside of the foot with your left hand. Moving to straighten the leg out. Pushing into the block with your right hand to help upright your body. Breathing here. Inhale one more time, and on the exhale, slowly release and unwind. Legs come forward. Let your body breathe. It's a very deep posture. And let's cross the left leg up and over the right. So the left leg is bent at the knee and the right leg is straightened out. We're going to twist here. We're going to be twisting the body to the left. You can bring your right arm on the outside of your left knee, and your left hand is at your lower back. Your left fist or your left hand pushing into the ground to lift your upper body up and twist it more. And then slowly unwind. Straighten your legs out. And we'll get ready to do the other side. First, starting with heron posture, bending the right leg deeply at the knee and working to tuck the toes under. You might just stay here for the entire posture. If you feel solid, you can use a block with your left arm. You're going to work to bend the left leg at the knee a little bit and grab the outside of the left foot with your right hand. If that feels solid, you can push into the block or push into the ground with your left hand and work to straighten the left leg up toward the sky. Breathing here. Inhale here, and on the exhale, slowly begin to release out. Let your legs come out in front of you. We're going to be moving into our twist next. Take a couple of breaths. And then we'll be bringing the right leg up and over the left one. The left one is straight, the right leg is bent. The right foot is at your left knee. Inhale your left arm up to the sky, twisting. Bring the left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Looking up and back behind you. Deep breath here, and then slowly unwind. Let your legs come out ahead of you. Breathing. And then we'll turn and lay all the way down on our mat. So sitting in the upright seated posture, we'll slowly descend all the way down using abdominal strength until we're all the way on the ground. Make sure you're nice and centered. And then open your legs as wide as your mat with your hands open, palm up, eyes closed, ready for your meditation. begin to deepen your breath. Big inhales and exhales. And on your next exhale, open your eyes to the space. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And bring yourself gently into a fetal position. Take your time to come up to a comfortable seated posture. Bringing your hands into prayer. With your mouth closed, breathing deeply. Take a big inhale, and on the exhale, namaste. As always, it's been such a wonderful journey working with you today. Have an amazing day.